Good morning, Bohannon Bulldogs. Today is Wednesday, March 10th. Welcome to your Wednesday announcements. I'm going to turn it over now to Alessandra and Ariana for today's news.
Calendar news. Please join us tomorrow, March 11th, for Bohannon's monthly PTO or Parent-Teacher Organization meeting, starting at 5:30 via Zoom.
Have you missed checking out books from the library? Now you can. Students can fill out a form online to reserve a library book. All of the details are posted on the library page on the BMS website. Pickups will be on Tuesdays and Fridays from 12:30 to 1:30 in front of the MPR. Be sure to check your Gmail to find out what day to pick up your book.
Please join Mr. Khan on Monday, March 15th, for our evening principal chat starting at 5:30.
Attention all 8th graders who will be attending Arroyo. There will be an informal small learning community event for trend, features, health and medicine, and tech links. This will take place on Wednesday, March 17th from 6:30 to 7:30 via Zoom. More information will be posted on the website.
Bohannon middle schoolers, it is hard to believe, but it is almost 1 year since we began our shelter in place, and 1 year since that you all have been attending school from home. And it's an important date to remember. And I know for some of you, you've enjoyed and excelled learning at home, but for many of you, it has been challenging. I know it's been challenging for me. And I'm very excited to share with you some work from some of our 8th grade students from Ms. Dillon's class that I think helps to capture the way some of our students are feeling right now. And perhaps you may have similar feelings to the way they're feeling. So I'm going to share my screen here. And, hang on. I know we've all gotten used to having technical difficulties in this year. Oh gosh. All right. Here we go. I am ready now. And I will read some of these out loud. But 1 year later, reflection on our year away from each other. Most Bohannon students experienced their last normal day of school on March 12th, 2020. Students left school that day thinking that they would be back on Monday. These are the various words that came up in our discussions. In Ms. Dillon's 8th grade ELA classes, students used haiku to reflect on the past year away from our school campus. Students worked in breakout room teams to create a team haiku that expressed some of their thoughts and feelings about the last 12 months. Many of you may know that a haiku has 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second, and 5 in the last. So here's the first haiku. Coronavirus. It was new to us all. Now it is normal. COVID made us sad. We miss our friends and teachers. We wish it would end. Quite unexpected. Bob has not been drawn so sad. Quarantine is sad. Corona is bad. Coronavirus ruins schools. People should wear masks. We are all at home. Very sad, no friends been home. Very depressing. It is exhausting to be contained in a room, doing the same things. Stay at home is sad. Online school is confusing. I like normal school. Corona is bad. Staying home could be yearly. Life is bad right now. Sleep in wintertime. The cold air breezing through hair until spring returns. COVID is boring. We got stuck in new learning. Together we worked. I stayed in all day. Among Us was popular. watching Netflix shows. I don't like this year. Coronavirus is bad, but there's a vaccine. The school year was fast. Teachers are currently great. COVID is not cool. COVID-19 sucks. I hope next year is better. This year is our year. That's it. So I hope you found something in there that maybe you relate to. I know there's a lot of emotion with this very challenging year. I want to say we are feeling more optimistic with vaccines coming, and hopefully the loved ones in your families who are essential workers and who are elderly or who have underlying conditions will be able to get their vaccines soon, so we can all worry a little less about our families and our loved ones. And as you know, we are starting to bring a few students back to school, and we hope to offer more and more opportunities until we are all back together again. And hopefully that happens sooner rather than later, because we miss you all. So I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Johnson for our counselor tip of the week.
Thank you, Mr. Khan, and thank you so much, Mr. Khan, Ms. Dillon, and all of the students for sharing that wonderful presentation. As I was watching it, I felt like we should put it on YouTube with some music in the background. I think that would be really, really cool. So thank you. My tip of the day is about how when we go to sleep, we start thinking about all of the things that have happened to us throughout the day. We think about the stressful things. We think about all of the things that we're worried about for the next day. And sometimes it makes it hard to sleep. Does anybody else feel like that? So I feel like that a lot. And I know a habit that has been proven by science that can help. In a study, scientists had two groups of kids. One group recorded everything that happened to them during the day, and the other group recorded in a journal 3 good things that happened to them in that journal. So after a week, they asked each group about their happiness, and the students who had to report the students who had to report 3 good things that happened to them for a whole week in a journal reported to be happier for that week and also 3 months later. So the tip is to be sure to write or think about 3 good things that happened to you today and every day. And also make sure you tell people what you've learned so that they can feel better too. Hope changes brain chemistry. And like Mr. Khan said, I am very hopeful for the future, hopeful that we'll see each other soon, and hopeful to get back to school.
Wonderful. What a great tip, Ms. Johnson, focusing on the positive. And now to Alessandra for this week's digital norm.
This week's digital norm is Bulldog scholars are prepared and get rid of distractions.
All right, awesome. And 3 good things for us to focus on are our distance learning superstar winners of this week. First is Nelson Avina from Ms. Medina's class. Nelson is present. He attended Ms. Medina's office hours and worked hard on his narrative story. He also asked questions while working. Well done, Nelson. Second winner, Gabriela Madriz Martinez from Mrs. Ramirez, is prepared. Gabriela turns in all of her work, and the work is on time. She shows up to my Zoom class on time and ready to participate. Way to go, Gabby. And last but not least, our 8th grade winner, Kanawa Long Jr. from Ms. Dillon. Kanawa is prepared. He is never afraid to ask a question or have an assignment clarified. If he misses a direction or is unsure, he asks. So many students sit silently in distance learning, but Kanawa knows that asking questions is the only way to get it done right. Great job to our distance learning superstars, and everybody else, keep up the great work. Have a great
Have a great day,
day,
Bull.
Bulldogs.
Bye.
Yay.